Doc, you got any spotlights this week?
We had talked about doing a spotlight, but I think there might be something better we could do. Well, first of all, I had slim pickings this week because everybody's lazy. Everybody must be summertime blues, but y'all need to get over that and do some spot monkey work for the spotlight. I think it because Harper was not here last week.
No.
We missed him, although we started on time and we did run through the show fairly quickly. We did cover, I would say, one of the more racist things we've ever dealt with on the show.
Yeah, I watched it, and it was just, at first I was like, what the fuck is he saying? Because it was beeped out for a good 5 to 6 seconds. Yeah. And then I talked to Mike fucking afterwards. He's like, this is what he said. I'm like, holy fuck.
Do we want to replay that and have a discussion about it? Or?
Yeah.
What we're talking about here, like Doc's saying, is the promo from last week. Harper wasn't here, but we got to revisit this. It's Michael Hayes, JYD, Magnum TA at the podium in the studio. And like Doc said, this is easily top 3, one of the most racist moments I think we've seen on Saturday night.
We were still talking about it the next morning at work. Like, man, JYD was filthy.
Yeah, I mean,
Toyotas.
So Harper and I did have a short discussion after the show last week when I called him to make sure everything was all right, and I found out it was his modem and what his mom did. But with that said, I'm going to play it, and then we'll get Harper's thoughts on it. Harper did say a few things to me, and that's what I wanted to talk about here. So here it is, Hayes and JYD, one of the most ridiculous racist promos we've seen in Saturday Night history. Here it is.
Welcome back to World Championship Wrestling. The 2 men at my side, Michael P.S. Hayes of the Junkyard Dog. Not two likely individuals to be hanging around together, but they do it anyway. And Michael, I got to ask you a question. I couldn't help but notice you're being scouted by Hiro Matsuda. What could that mean?
Well, I'm going to tell you the truth. They've come up, and they've had some pretty good offers. But let me tell you what Japanese money means to me. Not one damn thing. You understand? Because I want to explain something to you. I have always been my own man. I have always done what I wanted to do. And I don't need no gonna come dictate to me how to run my life, how to wrestle, and how to live the nightlife like I do. So thanks, but no thanks. It's just like this girl said to me when I was walking in. She said, how can somebody so bad looks so good?
Give me a look. Give me a look. Give me a look, right? You know what? Now you see how I feel when somebody come and try to buy you, know what I mean?
I understand.
He gonna go, also, I want Toyota. We don't need no Toyota.
No, talk to him, dog. Tell him what we need.
We need some bone to chew on, and every dog needs a bone. Hey, man.
Hey, and how about this? For the first time, the Junkyard Dog, Michael P.S. in the Mid-South together.
Yeah.
Now let's go to the ring for more.
Filthy. Just
God.
Filthy.
How high
did he
was
say?
JYD right there?
Okay, well, let me answer Doc's question first. What did you say, Doc?
How high is JYD there?
I don't think he's high,
Oh, okay.
but there's no way. Now, to answer
He
Harper,
sounds like just some guy from fucking Gentilly or something.
he really does.
Yeah.
Harper's talking about Gentilly. That's my old neighbor in New Orleans. He sounds like a brother on the corner in Gentilly. He really does. That's exactly what he said. He sounds like the dude on the corner of Franklin Avenue and I-10, where I-10 and 610 split in New Orleans. Look it up if you got Google Maps. I-10, 610 split. There's Franklin Avenue is the exit. He sounds just like a brother standing on the corner right there. But so, Harper, your question was, what did Hayes say, right?
Yes.
I think he said some slant, S-eyed, goddamn C-word, J-word. I read his lips a number of times, and I'm pretty certain that's what he said. And to which Harper, when I talked to him after we recorded last week, Harper said, wait, that's 2 different things. Right, Harper?
Yeah. One's Chinese and one's Japanese.
Right. They're two different nationalities.
Nobody involved with that, Rick. Nobody involved with that knew that.
Well, and you got to consider your audience too. The audience, I would say the majority, I'm not going to put a percentage, didn't care that it made sense. And not that they didn't care, but they didn't know either. I mean, if we're going to be real.
A majority of the country didn't fucking know.
That's true too. I don't want
Probably still don't.
Oh no. What percentage of the audience could point to Japan on a map?
None.
Wow.
They probably couldn't find Georgia on a fucking map, and they're sitting right there.
You could tell Harper's been away from the actual wrestling game too long, and he hadn't had anybody to cut promos on. Can't cut promos down at the shoot job.
No.
So Harper, all right. When you first saw this, what did you think?
I'm like, damn. First, I'm thinking, you think they would have just deleted the whole thing,
right?
The whole segment.
Well, here's my thing.
It's a lot easier to do that than it is to bleep what he said.
How bad did what he say? How bad was Hayes that he got bleeped? And JYD said some filthy, awful things. Like, now you know how it feels when somebody wants to buy you.
Yeah, I mean, Dog made a slavery reference.
Slavery reference, just mocking the accent, defying people with the Toyota.
Dude, that was foul.
That was pretty foul. And he didn't get bleeped.
No.
By the way, Harper, just so you know, I checked the original tape. In the original tape, Hayes gets bleeped on the original, so that's not the network bleeping him.
Oh, really? So, like, when this originally aired, they bleeped it all out.
That's
so
right.
Here's my question: What year on the calendar was the last year you could get away with using the JA 3-letter? Yeah.
Oh, the 90s.
What year did Bill Parcells do it? Oh wait, he said it. Somebody got Pearl Harbored.
Yeah.
The 90s.
Well, that's not bad, saying someone got Pearl Harbored.
Yeah, I don't think anything's wrong with that. You can say that.
Yeah. I mean, if you said that now, people probably wouldn't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Here's the other thing we talked about on the show, I think. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Harper, did anybody say anything to those two guys when they walked back through the curtain?
No. They didn't say anything.
That's what I said.
They didn't say shit.
Nobody thought anything of it.
Other than
good promo.
And then you hear on this week, Cornette says some shit about the Samoan SWAT team.
Yeah, so I don't know. I go back and forth. I don't think anybody told them anything, but obviously Turner was like, "Oh no, we can't put that on air." But this is the other thing we said, Harper, and you tell us what you think. Doc and I were kind of like, we think what JYD did might have been worse than what Hayes did.
Yeah, because at least you can bleep him out. But fucking JYD did the whole
God damn. Sorry. One more time for good measure, just so everybody can understand why we're harping on this for 2 weeks in a row. Here it is.
Not two likely individuals to be hanging around together, but they do it anyway. And Michael, I got to ask you a question. I couldn't help but notice you're being scouted by Hiro Matsuda. What could that mean?
Well, I'm going to tell you the truth. They've come up and they've had some pretty good offers, but let me tell you what Japanese money means to me. Not one damn thing. You understand? Because I want to explain something to you. I have always been my own man. I have always done what I wanted to do. And I don't need no gonna come dictate to me how to run my life, how to wrestle, and how to live the nightlife like I do. So thanks, but no thanks. It's just like this girl said to me when I was walking in. She said, how can somebody so bad look so good?
Give him the look. Give him that look. Give him that look, right? You know what? Now you see how I feel when somebody come and try to buy you, know what I mean?
I understand.
He gonna go, also, I want Toyota. We don't need no Toyota.
No, talk to him, dog.
Talk to him.
Tell him what we need.
We need some bone to chew on, and every dog needs a bone. Hey, man.
Hey, and how about this for the first time? The Junkyard Dog, Michael.
Oh, JYD was foul, bro.
Yeah.
That was so filthy.
They don't make them like that anymore.
Well, they do. You just don't see it on TV.
I guess that has some cultural relevance.
Look at that still shot of JYD right
That
there
is
with his eyes.
Awful. He won my Rolex. By the way.
You know what's crazy is wrestling can't. Obviously, wrestling could not do this nowadays. They couldn't. There's no way they could get away with this. But if it was done in a movie, it would be all right.
Yeah.
Like different forms of entertainment could get away with it, and I point that out because, like you, wrestling is a weird animal in a way, and network television is too. You can't do certain things like that because it's on free TV. But like, I feel like maybe a cable TV show could get away with something like that, and a movie could, but wrestling
The Sopranos could.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they could. Well, that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, man, this was foul. Doc, any other? I mean, this is now 2 weeks in a row we're talking about this. This is how bad this was.
Last week got an F from me, and so this was a shining moment, I guess.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I don't know if I call it a shining moment, but all right.
I mean, it was from the angle of we had something to talk about.
Oh yeah, because there was nothing else there last week.
Yeah.